Good morning, class.
Good morning.
So let's think about those two ways that I just said that. Which one is obviously more interesting? Which one made you feel something specific? Number 2, right? Why is that?
You were smiling.
Smiling. What about the inflection of my voice going up and down? Right? It was much more interesting than just the monotone way that I said that. So how can we translate that into the music that we're playing today? We're looking at In Praise of Gentle Pioneers by Holsinger. So does anyone have ideas of ways that we could do that in our music? Yes.
Dynamics.
Dynamics, that's a good one. So one more I'm looking for. We talked about it in the flow studies exercise by Chikowitz. So phrasing, right? Starting, making sure that you're not breaking the phrase in any awkward way. So those are the 2 things we're going to look at today. So we're going to start at measure 45 and go to measure 69. Okay. So let's think about dynamics first. So what is our dynamic at measure 45? Mezzo piano. Okay. So if mezzo forte is our just run-of-the-mill regular dynamic, is that how many dynamic levels down from mezzo forte is that?
1.
1. So we're just going to be playing a little bit less than a normal dynamic. Not too much quieter. You don't want to be playing piano or pianissimo. Okay, so let me hear the first note at measure 45. 1, 2, ready, hold. Okay, so now let's go over to measure 61, and that is going to be the peak of our phrase, forte, right? So how many dynamic levels up from mezzo piano is that?
2.
2. Okay, so if mezzo forte is a regular dynamic, it's just going to be a little bit more than regular, so a little bit louder. Okay, so let's hear the first note at measure 61, forte. 1, 2, ready, hold. Very good. We don't want to push that too much. We don't want it to be fortissimo. We don't want it to be the loudest that we can play, but just a little bit more control. Okay, so let's just start at measure 45, go to measure 69, and then we'll stop and talk about some phrasing, okay? That's 45. 1, 2, ready. So let's see if we can do that same chunk again, and we'll go on this time. So starting at 45, watch me for the dynamics. I'm going to be showing you with my left hand, going up and down with the dynamics control. Okay, 45. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready. Dynamics we were watching, and we used good contrast from the beginning of 45 to measure 61.